Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda. So today we're going to take a look at the War for Cybertron Generation Selects Greasepit. So this is basically just the box that you're taking a look at. It's a normal brown box that we get with all of these Generation Selects figures. Alright, so here we have Greasepit, and this is our second Micromaster base that we got, a weaponizer or whatever they're calling these. He is a basic repaint retool of Ironworks, so he's got some new pieces on him. I'm not sure if that's a new head or not, but he has a new gun hand, and he has a billboard sign that's on the side of his arm here. Now the two modes that he comes in are basically the same, and then he has a third mode. He doesn't show how to weaponize, but I guess I could do that at some point. But yeah, he also comes with his instruction manual here. Like I said, there's 3 different modes in here that he has. He has, well, actually 4 if you count this mode. So you got this mode. You have a gas station, a attack base, and I guess like a road system type thing. So we'll go through all of those. So if you are not familiar with weaponizer pieces, or you're not familiar with the little Micromaster things or whatever, basically what you're going to do is you break them down into modular pieces. So we're going to take this off, and then we'll tear the arms off, tear these pieces off, tear the legs off, and pull this off, and then this piece will come off like that. So this will stay the same. This we're going to turn around and push in the head. Alright, once you have that in, we'll come to the legs. The legs, basically all you have to do is push in the thighs. With this arm right here, we want to pull off the sign. Remove that sign. Straighten out the tab that connects the shoulder. Tab that all together right there. This right here is going to turn, I think, like this, and then we'll remove this right here. So this is what we got here. All right, so now to put this bad boy together, we're going to need a couple pieces. We're going to need this piece first, and then one of these legs. I got to figure out which leg it is. It is this one right here. So we will tab that into there, like that. And then we're going to take this leg, tab that into there. Alright, now with those 2 pieces tabbed in, we'll take this part, and this is going to tab in just like this with the hip piece in here. So that's going to lock in. Like this. Alright, and then we'll take this piece right here, and it's going to tab in to this piece right here, just like that. Then we're going to take this gun, take it apart, take this piece, which way do we do this? Okay, yeah, like this. There you go. Like that, and basically that stabilizes this back piece so it doesn't fall down. This piece right here will now tab into right here, and once you tab that in, there's a little hole that's right underneath it. I don't know if you can see that, right underneath there. Now we'll twist that into there, and it'll tab into that little hole, just like that. Alright, next up is going to be, we'll take this piece right here, and we're going to connect it onto here. And then we're going to take this piece right here, take this little sign bit, tab it onto there, just like that. Tab this, so this will tab into here and into the side of here. Alright, make sure it's all pushed in. And then the gas pumps, which was his gun, these are really cool. These are super, super tiny little gas pumps, but they'll actually tab in right here. So now you got the gas station. So I did mess up on this because I noticed that this didn't tab in. That does have a problem of not tabbing in sometimes. So there it goes. Alright, so now it's all tabbed in. It's all connected, so you have your MicroMaster basic gas station. So if you got your MicroMaster cars, they can drive up on here, get some gas, and then take off. So next up is creating a little highway type of ramp. So we're going to take all these pieces apart. So like I said, it's very modular. So just take all these pieces off. Okay, all right, so now we need one of the feet. Let's figure out which foot it is. It's going to be this foot right here. So this is the foot that we start out with. Go ahead and do this, and then we have this piece right here. All right, and then once you have that piece, then we need this piece. Okay, so now that's all connected up. And next up is going to be the other foot. So go ahead and bring that out. That's just going to stand right next to the other leg. And once you have that, we'll take this piece and this will tab into both of these to keep them together. Do that. So they're saying to disconnect it and reattach the other side. I don't know why they just didn't do that originally. And once you reattach that side, then you're going to take this piece, this blue piece right here, and attach this to the end. Okay. And then this piece will lay flat on the ground. This piece will be kind of like that. Alright, so now once you have that there, so we want to take and flip out this piece right here. And this will attach here. That makes kind of like a tripod. And then once we have that, kind of bring this around, because we want to connect this to here. This is really just kind of out there. I don't know why they built this, because this is very unsturdy. Alright, so once you have that done, you know what? The whole gun's supposed to be together on this, so I would assume at some point you would connect this to some other kind of base on the other side to keep that from kind of falling apart. Now we want to take the gas pumps, connect them just like that, and then the sign will go just like that. And we have some kind of ramp road thing that goes to nowhere. All right, and so for the last and final configuration, it is the war tower. Basically, this is the same as the tower that we have for Ironworks. So what we'll do is we'll start off with the feet. So we want to take those, we'll flip those upside down. And then these will tab into the bottom of those feet. Go ahead and move everything off to the side a little bit. This will flip out. Once you flip that out, you want this piece right here. And we want the this connector to face out towards the front. So we're going to go ahead and clip these in. All right, with all those clipped in, then you'll take and clip this piece in. All right. So these pieces are normally like this. So we want to bring one of them up for the cannon thingy. Now when we split this off, this will actually go onto the other thigh. So it'll go into one thigh, and this piece will go onto this thigh. Just like that. And now we'll take the gun, and that'll tab into up here. The sign will actually go and tab into right here. All right. So now we'll go ahead and move up to the top. So we're going to go and move this guy up. So this will come down and become a kind of a balcony platform. This will come up like this. And then we can plug in this piece into the top. So if you want this to be like a turret type thing, come on. Then you can turn it, have it turned this away so that a MicroMaster can go in here and then be controlling this, or you can turn it whichever way you want to. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. It's up to you on how you play with your toys, so don't tell anybody else. Don't let anybody else tell you differently. So. Alright, so the last thing, we'll go ahead and bring him back into his robot mode. So once again, we'll tear this guy apart into his different modulated pieces. Because getting him back is going to be really easy. Alright, so now we have all of our modulated pieces. We'll start with the legs. We'll flip out the thighs again. These will attach to the legs. This piece right here, go ahead and flip up the head. Rotate that around. This will tab in to this portion right here. Everything still looks good. Alright, and then once that's done, we'll come back here and this piece, we'll tab on back here. This arm, we'll go ahead and flip this out. It's stuck. Okay, good. Alright, do that. And the arm here, do this, and we'll go ahead and flip this around. Our sign will go on this arm right here, and this gun you can either put it on the shoulder or he can hold it. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so for articulation, come on guys, go all the way in. Alright, so there we go, he's straight now. Alright, so for our articulation, we'll come to the head. There's a big ball joint right there. Then for the shoulders, it's pinned in. So we got forward, back, out to the side because of this pin. You have your biceps swivel, double elbow on this side, just a single elbow on this side. No wrist swivel, but this piece can move because it's basically a pin or a pegged piece. Then the hips, there's a little bit of a twist because of the way that it's pinned in back here. It's not a real hip. For the waist up here, that's the waist. For the hips, you get forward, back. It's kind of hindered because of this piece. Out to the side, you got your twist right here because of the way that it's created. You have a peg right here, and you have your knee and a ankle rock. So that's about it. So fortunately, the second Weaponizer base, or the second Micromaster base that we got, is basically just a repaint of the first one that we got. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video review. If you did, then please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. It's Tambeyoda, and I'll see you guys next time.